Hello everybody, welcome back to more Nice Pen and Paper. I am BogMod. And we are back at the Flying Dice Temple, which may have to do something with a certain video game system, or set of systems. As you get to the place, you see just how wonderful it is. You see many little dice flying around and a few huge ones that look like pyramids. The D4 in the air so high, so wrote and group up with the others. Well, perception check. Found the witch next to the ones that look like pyramids. It's a witch! Burn her! Fresh, and you want to talk to me? Let's go to Journey Village where we can talk. Yes, we need your help. Let's hurry. Alright. Whee! Uh-oh. Protect the witch from 2 cacti. Really? Alright. It's not going to be much of a fight. Bam. Well, witch, we saved your life from the cacti of doom. That was an incredibly unnecessary battle. We heard you could help us with the magical bear in the Plains Temple. Is that right? Oh, that temple. Yes, I can help you get through it. Yay. But... no, there's a but. Beyond the one I'm sitting on. You must collect things for me. Things needed for the potion, things needed for myself. Like my pills. And my vodka. Alright. Long trip. Eh? Yeah, it was an alright trip, I guess. I'm gonna level up for my rogue. But you know what I want to do? Seashells, fur, croc fangs. Interesting news. Seashell, fur, croc. It's a lot of stuff. You know what? I kind of want to go back to that temple, though. Poke around a bit. But first, let's go to the Sands of Time. Is there anything going on here? Killing some dunes, some flame stings, some sand sacks. You know what? Let's kill the dunes. Look at those dunes. What the fuck? Oh, glorious. Meteor! Oh, magical resistance. Lame. Super lame. I mean, just horribly lame. What if I just tried normal fireball? Meh. Meh. Blop. Blop. Alright, let's just kill them, I think. Meh. 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 Anyway, still got a level. I don't need any more duration. I think I just need more damage. I don't know if the desert's that. I don't think it's hot enough. Some deserts are cold. You know what? I want to talk about something, actually, while we're here murdering all of the things. Some villains. Yes, villains. Now, in a game, you need a villain. You need an antagonist. You need to be careful. There's many kinds of villains. Not all villains will be responded to in the same way by your players. You need to have a mix of villains who are both, just like schmucks, Like, they're just, yeah, we're evil, and there's no moral justifications for what we do. We're just a bunch of jackasses. And we should totally be murdered and killed. Sometimes your players want something. There's no questions, there's no moral ambiguity. They just want to... He's obviously evil. Right? Take your, what's a good example? Your evil wizard who wants to attain immortality. And to do so, they're gonna, like, I don't know, murder 80 people and eat their brains. You know, something like that. There's no need to be morally ambiguous about things. Just kill that guy, right? And especially, you know, if they have no good motivation, where they're just like, oh yes, I want to live forever because I don't want to die. Well, suck it up. Okay. You know what? I gotta shut up. And then, of course, you'll need the occasional default wall. No. You will need the occasional oh, this is the furniture. It's kind of tempting, actually. You know what? You will need the occasional plus 3 health. Plus 15 magic. Plus 4%. So have more than 15 magic. 15... 4%. That's at like 400 magic. So I think... that's better. Anyhow, I think you're gonna need your occasional. All right. Well, check out that. You need your occasional villain who has like an understandable motivation, right? Whose methods you may not agree with, but the goal you can support. But because of the methods being used, you must oppose them. Oh, escort a clown. You know what? Let's escort a clown. Hey, you. Oh, my. What are you doing here? You're a clown. You don't belong here. Here's a clown. A frightening devil clown. We're going to ruse too far away from home. I mean, Sunset Castle. Alright. So you need your occasional villain who's understandable but must be opposed. Oh no, being attacked by snake. So, what's a good example of a villain who must be? Right. So, a good classic one, right, is where like in a lot of stories, you know, there's a greater evil. Right? Like a demon is going to be awakened or something like that, right? And what will free the demon is the blood of, you know, the last princess of the royal line or the holy guardian lady or whatever, right? So, you know, to avoid the demon being freed, somebody has taken upon themselves to murder this otherwise innocent person, right? So there's a villain who you gotta stop them. And yet, you know, just with their methods, whether they're for a good goal, they're a hero of a different story. And you want to have a mix of these sorts of things in your game. You don't want your villains to be too morally ambiguous, as you then run the risk that they're going to look at your villain and be like, I don't actually feel like fighting him or opposing him. You know what? He's changed my mind on things. Let's let the villain go. I will share a tale in one of the games I'm playing in. Right? We've encountered this We've encountered this evil wizard who's trying to take control of some giants. Right? And he's gonna use the giants to get back at, you know, some people who murdered his family, you know, that sort of thing. Though on the way, I'm not gonna order pizza. On the way, they'll probably kill some people before they get to the place they're trying to take the giants to murder the people who killed them, right? So, you know, it's revenge, but he's clearly taking it too far. Except, on the other hand, the reason we're opposing him is because he's, like, just an association related to one of the, he's part of an association who had a member who harmed one of the members in the group, who that person wants revenge on, but that's revenge going too far. So, like, I don't want to do any of this. Why are we... Nothing worse than when your PCs are like, you know, I'm not feeling this whole thing. Yes, entertain the Clown King with the Clown King. Yes, entertain the Clown King. He's got his wig. All right, we help the clown. Cool. Skeleton King. Where's his sister? You know, I would like to fight the Skeleton King. I think. The King is yelling. The castle is under siege. Protect yourselves! Arm up! Grab your swords and shields! We're under attack! Please, adventurers, help defend the castle! You okay? Oh. Alright, that's good. That's a good start. Ooh, super effective. But fire, not super effective. Still good to know. Now, it works. One of the other things you need to be, this is less about RPGs, but it's something I'm sure you have some experience with. The designated villain. Oh, well, that's what I'm going to do. The designated villain is a foe who the only reason people are who's only an antagonist because the plot says so. My favorite example of a designated villain is, who, if you've ever seen the movie 2012, which is a movie, it has some issues. But anyways, one of the characters in it, he's like vice president or an important aide, something like that. The exact details of his position aren't important in the grand scheme of things. What is important is that near the end of the film, basically, you know, the heroes do their big speech. You know, basically, you know, it's 2012, the end of the world. Consistently throughout the movie, there's been these upheavals, and the scientists who've been trying to anticipate what's going to happen next, they've been getting their numbers, you know, wrong again and again and again, right? So it's, you know, the end of the world is coming. There's a giant tsunami heading for them, right? They have limited time, right? But they can't load everyone up on the boat. And even if they did, they didn't plan to in the first place, right? Not everyone was always intended. So there's only all these people left behind. But the hero does this, well, not the hero, but a guy does a speech about what kind of world would we have, blah, blah, blah. We must let them on, etc., etc. And you're like, and so the other guy, the vice president person, he's like, no, we can't do that. We've got to be sensible, blah, 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 right? And of course, you're expected to side with the, you're expected to side with the, you know, the designated hero in this, the one who wants to let everyone back on board. But this is, you know, this isn't like some sort of strange hypothetical or anything weird like that. No. This is a situation where the actual end of the world is coming, where all the information they've been going on has quite often turned out to be false. Things have happened faster, differently than they anticipated, right? So these, you know, these arc ships they've constructed, right? they may not, like you know, you can only load so much food onto these things. Every extra person you bring on board, right, is another mouth to feed. Another drain on supplies. Did that summon another spider? I think it did. Another drain on supplies. So, in the face of actual annihilation of everyone, yes, the actual responsible thing would be like, no, we've properly loaded up the ship, we've, you know, the numbers we keep getting from you scientist guys keep ending up being wrong. Things happen faster, differently than you think they should. Don't open, all that opens it up is, A, if everything goes right, you let everyone that wanted onto the ship. Cool. Now, everyone might just now starve. That is an actual risk you have to go through and consider in this situation. You. What was I going to say? Let's say things don't go right. Then everyone on the ship you've killed because you can't get the giant blast doors closed, etc., etc. So that designated villain is the guy who's like, no, actually, now that I rationally consider what's being talked about, we should definitely go with what he says. But no. Because there's some... It's bad writing is what it is. I'm sure if you've seen another movie, like, hold on a second, why? Why exactly are we opposing this person again? They seem to have some good ideas. Boom. Oh, another spider. Well, I wonder if I weaken them. Yeah, I weakened them all. What about you? What is your, like, in media, who is your villain that you're like, you know what, no, I agree with the villain. I know the movie says he's the bad guy, but no, I totally agree with him. He's actually got the right idea. I'm curious to know. Yay! Levels up. 2 levels up. $65 hit points. Yeah, let's do that. Hold tight! I wish we had more knights in this castle. Ah, there's... How many waves of these things are there? Yeah, at least concussion blow works on some of them. But definitely, the vice president or whatever it is from 2012 is my villain who's actually totally right, and you should have listened to him from the get-go. That's my option. He needs a healing as soon as we can. And restoration. Whew. Some regeneration on that poor bleeding guy. Yay, I killed the puppy. Death to the puppies. And I can never tell if that bar actually shows them more or less life, because it just seems like that drains less quickly, and the other one, yeah, well, it's not important. Oh, that's that guy did. Stun immune, not a surprise there. Kind of anticipating that, really. hopefully this is the last foe to go through. He looks pretty dead. Yes? Ooh, an ooze. An ethereal liquid. Alright, well, that'll level up for our fancy. Plus 30% attack, or... No, I'll take the concussive blow. Is that the last one? Ah, alright, well, I'm gonna finish this fight next time. See you all then.